Hi Sagittarius, welcome to your reading for September 2023. So just to let you know before we get into the reading, I am going to start doing some weekly readings in addition to the monthlies. The weekly readings that I do will be shorter than these monthly ones. So the books that you can see in front are from some of the oracle decks that I'm going to be using today. And let us get straight into your reading. So let's look at the main theme for you for the month of September. See what you're going to be dealing with potentially. So main theme for Sagittarius for September 2020. Eight of Swords. What's your energy coming into this month? Ooh, okay. It's quite heavy already, isn't it? Any external energies, external or surrounding energies that are impacting things for you? Nine of Wands. What's going on with you? This looks pretty heavy already, doesn't it? So you've got distracted there now. Past energies for you. The Fool. Okay. Current energies. Oh dear, Ten of Cups but in reverse. Okay. Potential future energies. Right, just give me a moment. I've now got to bend down to retrieve that. Page of Cups and guidance. Well, I wasn't going to take, I'm not going to take that, but it just like kind of made its way into my hand. So, and I would say from that, seeing the cards that are already here, what was the message I was getting in my head? Something about not letting heartbreak hold you back. But let's try that again. And then we've got the Devil was trying to find its way out. So yeah, don't let heartbreak hold you back. Or heartache. Right, we've got the Tower. Okay. Well, to be frank, with that energy, whatever that is, you need a Tower to break through with that, because that does not feel good at all. Let's get you some oracle cards. So just move that down a bit first. Right, I've got distracted by all that heavy energy now. So let's get you a card from the African Goddess Rising deck first of all. Okay, so what else do we need to know? What's like the summary? I love the new setup I have, but the cards keep on going on the floor. And I'm sure I'm going to end up losing something at some point. I think that's both of them here. Right, yeah, this makes sense. So you've got manifestation and grief. Actually, let's put them like that. And we'll get you one from the Spirit Animal Oracle deck as well. So we have anything else for Sagittarius for September? Be generous of spirit. And that feels like that energy of the heartbreak and the Devil that tried to come out of not letting grief hold you back from giving. So let's look at those African Goddess Rising cards first of all. So number 9, Majaji, I'm guessing, Majaji, Goddess of Manifestation, and it's water energy. She is the hereditary rain queen of South Africa's Balabidu people, a matrilineal queendom. Majaji's daughters dance to the frequency of rain. Showers of blessings are yours. You are a rainmaker, master manifester, shapeshifter, alchemist, and sorceress. Open your hands and heart. Yes, make it rain. You are manifesting big. This has been a long time coming. You are co-creating with spirit. Match the energetic frequency, the assay or ashe of your desire. You are magnetic and like attracts like. Raise your vibration to align with the sacred. Close your eyes and see your blessings. Feel them in your bones. Ask, believe, act, allow, receive. And the declaration says, divine blessings flow to me so easily. And I know it doesn't look like that because we've got all these heavy swords and wands up here. 10 of Cups in reverse. It looks like there is some kind of disappointment or pain, but future energy, that's a new, presents like a new opportunity possibly. And then you've got the Tower, so hopefully that will, I mean, that is advice, but that's kind of saying to tear it all down and maybe start again possibly, or maybe something will come in to tear it down and you have to start again. So we look at 29, which says grief. So Allah, goddess of grief, ancient mother, or Allah. I don't know, I'm going to say Allah because I don't want to offend anyone with saying it the other way. Allah is the foremost Igbo Alusi deity. Goddess Allah oversees motherhood, fertility, and the afterlife. After death, humans return to the womb of Allah. I can't even bloody say it the way I was going to say it now. Allah, replanted in the soul to reincarnate. Give spirit your grief, bawl it out, wail it out, cry it out, sob, shriek, shed tears, surrender it. You are holding unprocessed grief. You want to skip over it and get back to normal, but grief doesn't go away just because you ignore it. The only way to healing is to walk through it. Losing a loved one is the ultimate heartbreak, but you also experience grief after breakups, job loss, and disappointment. So this energy could be any of those things: breakup, job loss, just general disappointment. Self-love and self-care are required. Ask for support. Be gentle with yourself. The declaration says, I am supported by my loved ones, those who are seen and those who are unseen. That's a deep message, but this looks like it could potentially be a deep reading. So I'm not surprised about that. It doesn't look like something that has caused grief in some way, shape or form. Let's look at the Lion Spirit message 37. Lion Spirit, be generous of spirit. The oracle message says, a healthy ego means you ease God's order instead of edging God out. Lion Spirit's appearance is a reminder that you have been given the gift of pride and a healthy sense of your worth to express your divine, authentic self in a unique way. You are both the king and the queen, secure in your prosperity and wisdom and generous of spirit as you help others. Take pride in your ability to serve from the heart. Contentment with what you have right now allows you to use your resources wisely as you give to others in a way that educate, heal, inspire, and delight. Be proud yet humble. Practice gratitude and you will find that the accolades that come to you are no match for the joy of knowing what you have been able to do for others through expressing the bounty of generosity within you. Lion Spirit knows there is a great savannah before you and many who will benefit from the healthy expression of your unique set of gifts if you choose to work in partnership with Spirit. All your relationships flourish as you express your worth and generosity of spirit with humility and kindness. What a blessing you can be to all. The protection message says, do you doubt you can do much good? Are you stuck in a state of scarcity thinking, who am I to lead? Who am I to step into my dream? Who am I to have an amazing relationship? Who am I to think I can help? Lion Spirit is here to tell you that the antidote for low self-esteem is stepping into healthy pride. Of course, you can do all that you desire. The spark of Great Spirit lives inside you and you are here to steward that amazing energy into the world. Lion Spirit knows that Great Spirit invested in you so that you might be a channel for Spirit's love and generosity. Take pride in your role, seeking to bring an abundance of love into the world. Perhaps you do much good already, but you're feeling unappreciated, wanting to hold back your gifts and hoard them for yourself. Maybe you are looking for attention and praise. Maybe you are even being generous with the expectation that you would be entitled to a repayment. Know that the real magic happens when you remember that there is always enough and you are always enough. Give freely without agenda or expectation. Let Lion Spirit remind you that in giving you receive. Then you will see that you are appreciated. Stop comparing yourself to others and seeing yourself as less than, for within you is a wellspring of generosity. I would say there could potentially be pride here around, I don't know why I'm feeling that, letting people help you through whatever the heavy energy is up here. But we'll see what comes out when we clarify. It's just very heavy. I wouldn't be surprised if this disappointment and whatever this is has come about because you did take a leap of faith in the past, and maybe it didn't quite go as well as you expected, or it hasn't come to fruition yet. So there is some kind of, I don't know, there's some kind of feeling defeated here. But let's clarify. Let's look at that Eight of Swords first. So that's feeling trapped. I'm getting trapped first off. So let's see what else comes out with that. So Eight of Swords. You've got the Star. Okay, let's put you here. Are these in reverse now? I don't even know. I'm going to take them upright, to be honest. I think they're just kind of flipped weirdly. I don't think they're meant to be in reverse. We've got the Moon and the Nine of Wands again. It's like you have a hope, a dream for something, but maybe you can't see how to do it, and you do feel like it's impossible or it's too much of a struggle. Yeah, I'd say you feel like something's too much of a struggle, to be honest. Whatever it is you want, whatever it is you're desiring here with this Star, yeah, it feels like a struggle. You just probably feel like you can't do it, or you've started it and then the journey is such a struggle. It's like giving up a little bit in this card here. Let's look at the Ten of Swords, which is the energy you're bringing into the month of September. That would be where you have completely given up with that Ten of Swords. But let's see what else comes out. Or it may have ended a certain part, a chapter, or something has ended itself. So, but this is your energy. No, it's defeat. It's a sense of defeat, isn't it? Can't take anymore. I've had enough. I'm done. Right, Judgment. So something apparently has ended and you probably want a second chance or another opportunity to try, but there's the Eight of Swords energy, or maybe you feel like there is no second chance, or you don't know how to get a second chance to create the same opportunity. Oops, yeah, manifesting. Yeah, you probably feel like you don't know how to revive something or to make it work again, or let's get a few more. I'm just hearing I can't do this anymore. And then you've got the Three of Swords. Can't do it, don't know how, don't know what to do. That was the Five of Swords that tried to flip out, and that's a card of being defeated, isn't it? Seven of Cups. There are options here. Let's get one more after that. It looks like there are options, but you just feel like, nope, I don't know. Can't do it. Impossible. I don't think anything else is going to come out now, to be honest. And that matches with this energy of can't do it, doesn't it? If the cards aren't coming out, then it's like, nope, there's just, nope, nothing else to do. Chariot and the World. So you could potentially, there is a way, whatever the hell this is, I don't know, you'll have to apply it as if it resonates. But there is a way out, but it's like you can't see it. You don't know, you just feel like it's completely done and dusted and over. Okay. External energies, the Nine of Wands. That's a tired energy. And I would say, I don't even feel like it's another person. I feel like it's just a tired energy around you. Like you've given up with that 10 of swords. You're done. But the energy around you is just one of tiredness. So that's not completely done. The 9 of Wands isn't completely done. They are still standing. So let's see what comes out for that. Okay. Yeah, this energy, there's still potential there. Strangely, I mean, we've got the Wheel of Fortune on the bottom. There's still potential there to move forward and make something abundant, but you just appear to feel like, nope, just nothing we can do now. It's dead. No amount of CPR will bring this back to life. And then you've got the 9 of Cups. It's something that you would wish for and want. And I don't know if it was a relationship, because the 10 of Cups is there and that 9 of Wands. If you've broken up with someone recently, if you've broken up with someone, you would be feeling like it's dead, no way. But they still feel like, yep, shit's happened, we've had a rough time, something's happened, but we can still make this work somehow. Let's get one more. Get one more after that. Yeah, this energy here, whether it's just the energy that surrounds you or it's another person, this energy is one where there is still, it could still be changed with some effort. It could still be brought back to life or something with some effort, but you're feeling it's done. And it may not be a relationship, it could be anything at all. Whatever you want to manifest, whatever your star is, your dream, your hope. So in the past, it looks like a leap of faith was taken with that Fool card. Okay. Hanged Man. Four of Wands. I feel like with that Hanged Man there, you may have stepped out of your comfort zone to take a leap of faith in the past, and to build a foundation, and you were open-minded enough to try something. You were open to something. Yeah, Knight of Wands is willing to go on an adventure. Page of Wands is the explorer. So you, in the past, you were willing, whatever this is, you were willing to give it a go, to try it, to lay a foundation, to explore it, to see what would happen. It may have been something where your beliefs were changed. Maybe initially you didn't think it was a good idea, but then you thought, let me give it a go. 10 of Cups in reverse. Why is that in reverse? Queen of Cups. So that's emotional investment. King of Pentacles. So if it is a relationship, maybe the other person was the King of Pentacles, possibly. There's some sort of conflict there that happened. Something changed. Were there secrets? I mean, we've got this 7 of Wands. I always feel like this 7 of Wands, if it's not, well, it's both ways, isn't it? If it's not defending something, it's protecting something sacred. That could be secrets. Let us clarify on its own. The 5 of Wands, what was the conflict? So King of Pentacles was someone, if it's a relationship, it would be someone who offered something stable, or it could just be the energy of building emotional investment and trying to build something stable and create stability. 5 of Wands. Queen of Pentacles. 9 of Swords. That is weird. So this is that 10 of Cups in reverse. So whatever it is, there was an attempt made, there was investment, but it just didn't quite work out, or hasn't gone as planned. I don't even know. I'm clarifying now. I'm clarifying the 5 of Wands first. is someone pregnant? This Empress looks like, and they've both all got the same colour hair, haven't they? They've all got very similar coloured hair. This looks like she could almost be either the Queen of Pentacles or the Empress, and the Queen of Pentacles is a very nurturing energy. The Empress is a nurturing energy. Is there a pregnancy here? And that's something that's caused a challenge in a situation. Apologies if this, I'm really sorry if this has happened to anyone, because we've got that grief card, the Ten of Swords. If anyone's experienced a miscarriage at all, and that could be why, the cause of a breakup. I'm not sure how, but that's yeah, that's come to mind. So if anybody has had a miscarriage, I'm really sorry. But there's a challenge here. It just looks like, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles is stable, the Empress is stable, and then you've got that Nine of Swords in the middle of them. King of Pentacles is the match to the Queen of Pentacles. Oh God, there's too many there. I was just going to say, before this Two of Pentacles came up, and I don't think I'm going to take all of these, to be honest. If there were concerns that, say, I feel like this Queen, okay, I hate going to this this kind of theme, but there is the potential of a third party. I hate the term third party, but yeah, there's a possibility. I wouldn't rule that out. I wouldn't rule out a third party and a pregnancy outside of a relationship. I mean, it's even possible that you could be the third party, and that could be why, if this is a relationship that's ended, that you found out you're a third party, somebody else has a family, etc., that you didn't know about, because I did say secrets, didn't I? And that's why things are ended. But maybe this person still feels something for you, and it's just like, hell no. I mean, that would be very hard to bring back to life if that's the situation. Either way, regardless of whether you're the main partner and somebody else has stepped out on you, or vice versa, it would be very hard to come back from that. But then we all have free will, don't we? And I always used to think, I still think actually, if anybody ever cheated me, we're done and dusted, no going back from that. I know in some situations some people are able to forgive, and again, free will, that's their decision to make. Some people do make it work after infidelity, cheat, and stuff like that. It just depends on the individuals, but it is very hard to come back from, isn't it? That's stuck in my head now. I can't think of any other meanings for this apart from that, now that I've seen that. I really can't. I mean, the only other thing I can think of is just somehow there's some worry that you may have felt that you couldn't continue in this, if it is a connection or the situation, you felt that it was just too challenging for you for whatever reason. I can't think of any other reason. That's just stuck now, of third parties stuck in my head. And I think that's probably one of the first times I've ever mentioned that in a reading. It's not something I've picked up before. But yeah, that's stuck in my head. That's just not going to go now. So yeah, there's definitely secrets here that have changed something, and a challenge where it's just a feeling that it can't continue. So the Ten of Cups is, the cups have spilled out, haven't they? Right, Page of Cups now. So this is future energy. God, that was heavy energy. That was very heavy energy. Page of Cups. So I feel like that's a new opportunity. So if it's relationship related, if you've been hurt, this could be a new person or whatever in the future. We've got manifestation there. So if you still feel, and I think I did say something in the beginning about don't let heartbreak hold you back. If this situation has hurt you so badly that you're struggling, and you just feel like, oh, F women or F men or what, however it was, whoever hurt whoever, that you never want to go into another relationship again, don't let that Don't let that situation hold you back. You will eventually, God knows how long it'll take, how long is a piece of string, but you will eventually recover from that, and your heart will be open again. And I think I did see cards where it was like it's something that you want. So whether you want that same person back, if that's the situation, or you still want another opportunity at a relationship. I mean, I know when I've been through a breakup, one particular breakup in the past, once it was over, I still had hope of finding love again. It wasn't just, oh God, this is terrible, I never want to be with anyone ever again. No, I actually had more hope. It's like, well, okay, what can I learn from this situation? And I'm hopeful that I can find someone more compatible, or you know, whatever it is. So yeah, let's clarify that Page of Cups and I'll stop talking. You can basically manifest whatever it is you want from learning from this experience, whether it is that you went back to the same person and you were able to work things out, or it feels more brand new. It feels like manifesting more of a brand new opportunity. And don't be afraid to open up where it says be generous of spirit. Yes, there are no guarantees, as I keep saying in every single video, but you don't know unless you try. And this energy is one of genuine support and love and something to celebrate. So let's see what else comes out. And it may not be a relationship. I'm not really sure how else I can spin it now after that, because that was such a prominent message that came up. But you got to have courage and still be willing to take a leap of faith again in the future. You did it in the past, you can do it again. Yeah, there's still the grief there to heal from. But still, once you've given yourself enough time and you feel ready, be willing to plant a new seed, whatever the situation is that you are recovering from. But there will be a new opportunity. You can manifest a new opportunity if you want one. Right, so the guidance is the Tower. I mean, for a start, it would say let any old beliefs, any old patterns, any old situation, let that all fall away. And even if it's meaning that you've broken up with someone for whatever reason and you do get back together, it's just a case of having a clean slate, and starting again, rebuilding from scratch, rebuilding from the ground up. But let's clarify the Tower. And you don't have to, if you don't want to go back to an old person, just make a good judgment and weigh up everything to decide, is this a good idea? Is this what I really want? Are there any red flags? Are there any green flags? Because we focus on red flags a lot, but how often do we focus on green flags? Weigh everything up, and then you'll know. Just because someone comes back to you begging, if this is what happens, just because someone comes back begging you to be with them, you may still have strong feelings for them. That doesn't mean that you have to be with them. You still get to choose, and you get to choose how. Even if you do give them another chance, you get to choose how that goes. You don't have to follow their lead. I mean, this talks about, I think leadership was mentioned in here. You can lead how it goes, even if you did go back to an old person. You get to lead how the relationship goes. This is a very strong, to be honest, a few of the readings this month have come up as relationship. This one's very strong relationship vibes. It may not be relationship at all, but you never know. So the Tower is clarified by the 10 of Wands. So that's about releasing the burden. So even if it's, again, person you're getting back together with, release all of the old burdens. You got to let go of the past, and if you can, let go of all the past burdens. Start from scratch. Take your time. There's a green and yellow flag here, isn't there? There's a green and yellow flag. I would say look for the green flags for a start to see if it will be successful. There's no red flag. Well, that one, I mean, it's more orange than red, but that green is standing out after I was talking about green flags. So be aware of the green flags if you want to do that. And just even in a new opportunity as well, release any old burdens, let any old beliefs that are detrimental fall away. Take your time. Look for the green flags, look for the positives. I don't mean the false positives. I mean, look for the things that are genuinely positive. We've got King of Cups there. Let's clarify that King of Cups on its own, and it's disappeared. Right, so this King of Cups is about, he holds his emotions in. If there are any emotions still like pain or whatever lingering, then that's going to have to be somehow dealt with as well. Hierophant, that would be old beliefs, potentially to do with commitment. I mean, the Nine of Pentacles, is that a card of commitment as well? Why do I feel like the Nine of Pentacles can be connected to commitment? I'm not sure why. I think I have heard that before or read that before. But moving on from that commitment, yeah, so in terms of your feelings, if there are any old feelings towards commitment, towards independence, towards being too protective of yourself, then address those. Let's just get one more overall as a clarifier for the Tower, and then we'll get some more oracle cards. Yeah, that's that Lion Spirit card. Be generous of spirits. As long as there's balanced give and take, then you'll know if the situation is right for you. Okay, Sagittarius. And I mean, this could all be past energy. If you've had a breakup or something, it could be 5 years ago and you still... Sometimes things impact us for a very long time. There's no time frame of how long it takes to heal from something. It could be a number of relationships and just the pain has just stuck with you for all these years. You never know. Let's get some advice from the Angels and Ancestors deck. You have two. You have wait for important information. Where shall I put that? Don't even know where to put it. Guess I'll put it there or not. No, put it here. And Spirit Fox, trust your talents in changing times. That's where you can trust your ability to adapt and recover. Wait for important information. If you are getting back together with somebody that from the past, or trying to revive an old situation or something, because I said there was energy there. That Nine of Wands was where something could still be brought back to life or repaired or continued, but you feel like it's done. That could be that wait for important information card. I'm not going to read these. I might read them. I don't think I'm going to read the trust your talents card because it's just literal. Trust your talents, trust your ability to adapt. But I'll read the wait for important information card, and we'll get a postcard from Spirit as well. That nearly hit the cow. Oh God, you've got three. You have three cards. You know what? I'm not going to read the wait for important information card because I'm aware of the message from the book. I've had it quite a few times and it is pretty much just that. Literally wait for important information before proceeding. There's something that you need to know that will help. I will read these three cards though. So you have... Right. Dear you, there is a balance between activity and rest, ebb and flow. You can't have one without the other. If you are faced with an obstacle right now, which it appears you are, the best course is surrender and non-resistance. Soon enough, you'll see how easy it is to flow around it. Now is one of those times when you must trust the river of your life, go with the flow, and in no time you'll reach what you have your heart and hope set on. Just remember, Spirit will keep your head above water and will direct the currents. When it's time for a greater effort, you'll know exactly when you'll need to work those manifesting muscles. It can be challenging to master the flow of cycles of your life, but as you develop your skills, affluence will be yours. Enjoy the flow and trust those currents, for we are right there with you with our little umbrella drinks, smiling at your success. Love you so very much. That perfectly matches with the reading, to be honest. Let's see what your next message is. My throat is getting very dry, so excuse me if I start coughing. Dear you, there is always more than one side to an argument. I feel like that's that wait for important information, but we'll see. Two sides, if not more, to every story, and hundreds of ways to be right, be different, be at odds, and so on. Today we suggest that instead of looking for differences, you find a meeting place or agreement and approach this experience with understanding and compassion. Seek common ground to understand how another person thinks or how an alternate plan might be laid. Stay out of judgment too. Observe, discern, but accept that others have different stories, experiences and journeys, and some people might refuse to remain open to another's point of view. No matter what, you've been presented with a great opportunity to explore a new way of doing things. Once common ground is reached, you're attracting people and situations that enrich your life and bring you wonderful things to learn. We love you so much. I'm kind of getting a vibe here. Is there a friend, if for some of you, is there a friendship that this is about where there's been issues in a friend? I mean, oh God, here we go back to this third party. I have to say because it's coming into my mind, but if someone has a friend who somehow ended up involved with their partner, again, that's the first time anything like that has ever come up in a reading for me, but that is coming to mind. And as I say, it may not be relationship related at all. It could just be you fell out with a friend or relative or something. Could be work, could be anything, but these are the things that are coming to mind for me within this reading. So, final message. Dearest you, if you allow your awareness to settle in you, you will hear us whispering sweetness and encouragement to you. You will know the truth of things that cannot be discerned through the material world. The receiver for this kind of essential knowing is your intuition, which is not your sixth sense, but your first, the primary navigational system of your soul. You are entering the age of consciousness. It's time to accept that the paranormal is normal. Human beings are multisensory, multi-dimensional beings. Spirit infuses all things, and your soul's job is to discover those essential truths here on earth, where we all agree to play. Today, trust your spidey senses, read between the lines, tune into the stories behind the stories, and your world will show you miracles. Fear not, for we are right here, and Spirit loves you. Trust the invincible. And that, to me, what stood out there was the tune into the stories behind the stories. So that could be whether it's the stories that you tell yourself, what's the story behind the story, are there any false beliefs or beliefs that are detrimental to you, or it could be in terms of other people, when you communicate with other people, and particularly in this situation, what is the story behind the story? Right, I'm losing my voice now. But I hope you enjoyed that read. Well, not enjoyed it because it was pretty heavy, but I hope it was useful to you. A reminder again that I will begin to do some weekly readings as well, and they'll be shorter than these monthly readings. So yeah, thank you again for watching, and take care.